Welcome, welcome, welcome to Marty and Avrum. What's it called? The Food Guys. We are so excited to be here. And the subject today is about weddings, bar mitzvahs, parties. Everybody puts a lot of effort into these events. You plan sometimes 2 years ahead. You want to make sure that it's wonderful and the food is great and the people have a good time and you're dealing with a lot of people. Well, we've got an expert with us, and he knows all about catering, all about cooking, all about making people happy, and he does an amazing job. Les Jardins, and it's known all through Canada. So many people take weddings and they go on, holiday weddings to a location, but the problem is, from people I hear, the food is never good. Sometimes the food's bad. You send 40, 100 people to a location, but here, you know what you're getting. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and people of the world, we have Carlo, our friend, and of course, Avrum.
Welcome, Carlo.
Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you. Loving this.
Welcome to you.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Welcome to you.
Thank you.
So,
Happy to discuss catering business. So different from restaurants.
yes.
Dramatically different, right?
Dramatically different. Yes, exactly. Like we hired restaurant chefs, and when you're cooking for 1,300 people, 5 different events, and each event has very different things. It's very different than a restaurant where you're making one steak.
So, Carlo, give us a context of Marty and I are here at your banquet
We're
hall.
getting married.
Thank God. we're Mazel Tov. We're here at your banquet hall, Les Jardins. It's absolutely stunning. Give our viewers a context of where we're at,
Yeah.
and what
Well,
it
how
is.
does it start?
What
How
have
do
you built?
Like
Right.
you say, I do, and after I do, you're going to, or before you want to get married. Mm-hmm. So, but
So
how do you do it?
So
What do you
people
do?
go around, couples go around, they start checking out venues that they like, and they heard about recommendations or what they've seen on advertising or social media, and they'll go around and get quotes from different event venues,
Yeah.
and sort of get the feel of the person they're dealing with, the venue, and reputation. So they'll come here, for example, we'll give them a quote, and show them around, and then send them off on their merry way. And then they'll go around and they'll sort of try to figure out what they like, and we want to make sure we stand out. So every venue that quotes wants to make sure they have something important and
Unique,
and
a little different.
a little unique and special for their day, because their day will be talked about forever. I always tell people, please understand that you're creating a social status that you will talk about that forever. Remember that. Let's go back to the pictures.
Right.
Pick something. Make sure they don't make mistakes. Make sure they have redundancy. For example, we made sure that we have gas cooking, electric cooking, and charcoal cooking. You never know. We got backup generators. You want to make sure that you are able to take care of the client that day. We're the only business you cannot remand. You can remand an operation, a court date. You can postpone a reservation, everything. But when you got 500 people coming from all over the world, they're going to be there Saturday night at 7:30. They expect it at 7:30, not 7:35, and they're all there. They expect to make an impression upon all their guests. We do not have a choice. We are the only business that makes sure that we serve you and take care of you and serve properly at time. We cannot say come back tomorrow.
It has to work the first
Yeah.
time. So
One
how-
shot.
How many square feet do you have here?
We have 80,000 square feet.
Whoa.
And we have, and it divides up into 8 different facilities,
Wow.
2 wings, beautiful courtyards and stuff, and wonderful. So people come in, and we've created, behind the scenes, an amazing software.
What happens? Like somebody comes to see you. Now, do they come a year ahead? Because they come 2 years ahead, and I mean, where does it begin? It's a long process to know where you're going to go from there, from that year
Right.
later.
Yeah, it's usually 2 years, 1 year. I had someone about 25 years ago come book, and I said, what date? And she picked the date and everything, and I go, what's his name? She goes, I haven't got him yet.
Is this a true story?
So true.
That's a
It's
true
fine.
story.
I
Wedding.
walked out,
That's a great
rolled
story.
around in the banquet hall laughing while the staff who were setting up for a wedding are looking at me. I couldn't believe it. She's booking her wedding. She didn't have her fiance yet.
Oh my God.
That's a great
I
story.
feel bad for whoever
my
that's going to
God.
be. Better fit the shoes.
We're going to hear more about weddings coming up. You've got to stay tuned because we're going to hear what happens after you say I do and where you're going with that. It's this is probably one of the most exciting shows because It's about party, right?
It's about party and it's about life.
and about life.
Exactly.
It's about enjoying life.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
you provide the life. So
We provide the enjoyment, the
and
smile.
the
We
smile.
sell smiles.
we will be back with more